Greetings, Toiletarians! I'm your host, Toilet Terry, and you guys are all watching Toilet Talk with Terry. That's me, obviously. The discussion topic for this episode is different accents. Have y'all ever just met somebody and were able to tell that they were foreign the moment you first heard their accent? I know I have, numerous times. Not only foreign people, though. I've also met a bunch of people with thick country accents, too. In college, I befriended a really attractive girl with a thick country accent. And when I say thick, I mean thick. Country. I remember this one time we were out for an evening stroll, me and her. We came across a wig shop. And the next words out of her mouth are, "Wow, a wig shop." Yeah, she said wig, not wig, wig. Tell you what, you say hey to them country folks and they'll be like, "Howdy," lift the cowboy hat off the top of their head and put it straight back on. And that's all there is to it for them country folks. Whether you run or own a farm or if you got a ton of horses, that's very commonplace. I have never once in my life met a country person with a thick accent that pronounces alcohol. Every country accent person I have ever met pronounces it alcohol. Yeah. But enough of the country accents. Let's go to the foreign accents. The British, for example. The British nor the Americans can say the three words, good, I might. Good, I might, without sounding Australian. Yeah, I get how it is. There are some British people that can make themselves sound American and those who cannot. I met this British guy one time. He said, "I want a glass of juice." And I told him, "How about you say that in your best American accent?" He was like, "Okay, I want a glass of juice." One thing I cannot get past is the fact that they pronounce the word dance, dance. But overall, they are the masters of saying over and over again, stop it, it's just not funny, stop it. It's just not funny, stop it. Now on to Indians. Turns out, the British people are not the only ones who can sound American or make themselves sound American. The Indians can do it too. I used to watch this TV show when I was a kid. The Big Bang Theory, that was the name of the show. And as most of y'all out there probably know, there is an Indian dude in that show. His name is Raj. One night, him and the rest of the guys are out stargazing. They cannot turn their eyes away from the sky. One of them kept on repeating, "Stars are pretty, aren't they? Stars are pretty, aren't they? Stars are pretty, aren't they?" And then Raj was like, they were like, "What's so funny? Your American accent, everything you say sounds stupid." "Stars are pretty, aren't they?" Yeah. And then on to the Japanese. Imagine if you have a Japanese friend. You don't see him for a while, but then you finally, one day, once again, appear right at their doorstep, knock the door. They would come out and say something along the lines of this: "Oh, wow, long time." And at first you're like, "Wrong time? Okay, we'll come back later." "Long time no see. Where have you been? Come in. Come in." Now, on from the Japanese to the German. Ugh. I could say plenty of things in a German accent. I'm the master at speaking in my own German accent. What is your name? Where does that go to? That is not a good thing you do. No, save some room for later. Sweetheart, save room for later. What is your name again? I will never forget Mr. What's his name. That reminds me of a joke that my Papa Jerry told me. So, for this episode, we're going to conclude with a really funny joke. Y'all ready? Okay, let's get to it. So, in the middle of World War II, in Germany, there were 3 tribes alongside of each other: the American, the English, and the Jewish. But in the mess hall, they only have enough food cooked for 2 teams and not 3, because there were 3. So they decided to play a little game. Whoever guesses all 3 questions wrong doesn't get fed, and the other 2 get fed. So the master says to the Americans, okay, what was the name of the ship that sunk at the beginning of World War I? They say, the Lusitania. Awesome. Goes to the English and asks them, how many people were aboard the Lusitania when it sunk? And they guess it right too. They guessed that one right. But then he goes to the Jews and says, and what were their names? That's not shame on you. Well, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to sub for more content upcoming. What's to come will be amazing. You won't want to miss it. Okay. All right. Y'all take care and keep it real. Peace out. Hold up.